Hello, it's Ian from IMCampervans. So this is the final vlog of the campervan conversion series. So we started with a Peugeot Boxer L2H2 and it's now been fully converted and it's on its first tour. So we started out with a standard L2H2 panel van, stripped out the bulkhead and stuff like that, gave it a good clean, and then I purchased Vanspace 3D software and I used that to design the layout to the customer satisfaction. Haven't used Vanspace 3D before. It was actually quite intuitive. There's a couple of videos, certainly within an hour or two, I had the basics to be able to do the design. So I would certainly be happy to use that again. So the van spent a couple of days on the first campsite. It was just an opportunity in case there were any wee teething problems. There's a couple of small things to sort out, and then that's the van off on its first tour around the UK. So this is an overview of the van as it's parked up at a boatyard by the canal. So just an all-round exterior view. Obviously got the ladder fitted. I don't think I ever included that in one of the build videos, but the ladder's fitted now. The outside is completely finished, all the decals are on, and then this is how the inside looks as it's currently been lived in. There was one design change, and that was to replace the shower cubicle door with a curtain so that the door would not get in the way of the projector screen when it was up. So other than that, the design actually played out as it was designed. And then that is the actual projector. It runs off a 230 volts, either hookup or from the inverter, and obviously onto the projector screen. So that actually worked out really, really well. Then we've got a view from the rear doors above the bed, looking down through the van. Obviously, as I said, the van has actually been lived in just now, so that's how it is. And then an overview of the electronic systems. We've got a FogstarDrift lithium battery, 280 amp hours. We've got a Victron Smart Solar with a 600 watt Victron solar panel, and we've got a Victron Smart Orion for the DC to DC charging, and we've got a Victron Multiplus inverter. We've got a 12 volt master isolator switch for all of the 12 volts. We've got an isolator for the solar panel and an isolator for the Smart Orion controller. Then all of the primary subsystems are protected by mid-diffuses. So solar panels get a mid-diffuse as well as the isolator. Each of the left and right hand fuse boxes have got a mid-diffuse protecting that, and the Orion. And then the DC supply to the inverter has got mega fuses protecting both the 12 volt supply and the return ground. The Bluetooth dongle has been added to the inverter. It's not actually needed. There's a rocker switch on the underside and you can control it all from there. But the Bluetooth dongle is pretty much a game changer. It makes the whole experience seamless, and it also allows you to balance the current drawn from either the electrical hookup or the battery itself if you're running in inverter mode. Really quite clever. So a Truma D4E is installed and it's fully functional. So it's a combined diesel and electric system. There is one wee task still to be done, and that's to fully enclose it, allowing for ventilation around it. So there's only one wall and a retainer that's actually in place at the moment. This is a really nice system. It works really, really well, and the controller is really quite clear and intuitive to use. So I would certainly be using Truma D4Es again. So that's it for the conversion of this Peugeot Boxer L2H2. It's been a really, really enjoyable build. The Victron stuff is working fantastically well, as is the Truma stuff. So really happy how it's turned out. The van's currently on tour. We'll be touring across the UK and Ireland, and also making it into Austria. And after that tour, we'll be coming back to us next year to get cladding fitted on the roof to make a platform for sitting up there, and that'll also be an opportunity to actually box in all of the Truma D4E. So I hope you enjoyed the series. I hope you found it useful. Please don't forget to like and share. There will be more content coming out and other activities, and thank you very much for watching.